session, we are going to discuss about a new chapter from physics, that is motion and time. In your previous classes, you have learned about different types of motions like straight line motion, periodic motion, oscillatory motion, circular motion, etc. Now, can you tell me what do you know about a straight line motion? Yes, if an object moves in straight line, that is called straight line motion. Now, what is circular motion? If an object moves in circular path, its motion is called circular motion. Now, what is oscillatory motion? To and fro motion of an object is termed as oscillatory motion. Then periodic motion. What is periodic motion? If an object repeats its motion after regular interval of time, then we say that the object is in periodic motion. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss about speed. You know that in a rod, you can see different types of vehicles, and you know that all these vehicles have different speeds. Now, how can you decide a particular vehicle is moving faster and other vehicle is moving slower? How do you decide? If some vehicles are moving in a straight line, you can easily say that which one is moving faster and which one is moving slower. Let us look at one example. Here some vehicles are moving in the road. Can you tell me which one is moving the fastest of all? Yes, the car number 4 that moves the fastest. Now, which one is moving the slowest? Yes, it is the car number 2. Now, let us watch a 100-meter race. In a 100-meter race, it is easy to decide whose speed is the highest. One who takes the shortest time to cover the distance of 100 meters has the highest speed. So, the most convenient way to find which object is moving faster is to compare the distance traveled by the object in unit time. Here two buses are starting from the same point. Bus number A covers more distance in 1 hour than bus number B. So, which bus has more speed? Yes, of course, bus number A has more speed. Why? Because the bus number A covers more distance in particular unit of time. So, if you know the distance traveled and if you know the time taken, the ratio of distance traveled by time taken will give you the speed of the object. So, how can you define speed? Speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. So, you can find out speed using the formula total distance traveled by total time taken. If you know the distance traveled and if you know the time taken for that particular distance, if you divide distance by time, you will be getting the speed of the object. So, what is speed? Speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. Suppose when we say that a car is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour, it doesn't mean that it travels for that 1 hour with the same speed, that is 50 km. Actually, what do you mean by 50 km per hour? 50 km per hour means in 1 hour the car travels 50 km. That is the meaning of 50 km per hour. It doesn't mean that for this 1 hour the car was traveling with the same speed, that is 50 km per hour. It doesn't mean that. Okay. Sometimes when the traffic comes, the speed of the car decreases. If there is no traffic, sometimes the car moves faster. Anyway, in average, what do we say? We say that in 1 hour, the car has traveled 50 km. So, when we say the speed, actually we mean the average speed. Okay. So, speed is equal to the total distance traveled by the total time taken. Now, let us take one example. Here a bus travels 80 km in 2 hours. 80 kilometers in 2 hours. So, can you find out what the speed of this bus? How can you find the speed? Speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. So, what is the total distance traveled here? That is 80 km. What is the time taken for this journey? 2 hours. So, what is the speed of this bus? Total distance traveled by total time taken, that is 80 by 2, that is 40 km per hour. So, we say that the speed of the bus is 40 km per hour in this case. I think it is clear to you. So, if you know the distance traveled and if you know the time taken for that particular journey, you can find out the speed using the formula distance traveled by time taken.